What's up, guys, and welcome back to Let's Play The Witcher 3. In the previous episode, we did a quest, and we didn't read about it, so we're actually going to start off the episode by doing that. We did the contract for the Devil by the Well. In White Orchard, Geralt happened across a notice posted by a certain Odilon residing in the village. The man wanted someone to take out the monster who was haunting the area around an old well, and doing so required a professional. This was typical of Witcher work as they come, so Geralt decided to talk to the man. I think we already might have read that, but... Malicious beings... Oopsies. I scrolled the wrong way. I tried to scroll with the right stick and it didn't work. Anyway, malicious beings usually haunt the ruins of castles, fortresses, or as a last resort towers. The Wraith of White Orchard, however, chose a much more quotidian, I think is that word? I don't know, site for its haunting. Oh well. A White Orchard peasant by the name of Odilon wanted someone to chase off the phantom, and Geralt accepted the job. Though Geralt had rid the village of the Noon Wraith, he could not stop thinking about the unfortunate woman the Phantom had once been. Who was responsible for her untimely death? What had she done to bring this upon herself? Just who was she? Thanks to dedication inscribed on the bracelet he found in the cave, Geralt was able to get answers to these questions from White Orchard's herbalist. She recounted him the story of the area's troubled past. Turned out the devil haunting the well was a Noon Wraith, the ghost of a young woman who had died a sudden and cruel death. The Witcher found her body hanging from the well's bucket rope, and nearby a bracelet that must have belonged to her while she lived. Destroying the object broke the tie binding the poor woman's ghost to this world and allowed Geralt to chase her off once and for all. So yeah, the Lord of, I don't know if it was with White Orchard or whatever, quarreled with them, and they moved away. Clair and Volker. Clair was the girl. And then... yeah, he came to apologize, and per the herbalist, Claire said some not nice stuff, which, I mean, she had also been being, they had seen a lot of stuff when living with the Lord. Apparently he was abusive. So, yeah. Apparently she said some shit about his son, and he killed him. Allegedly. That's kind of what we're getting from secondhand information, so... pretty interesting, but like I said, we are going to go talk to the hunter now. We can see that Goidamar, like, dialogue 100 times over. It's pretty crazy. But anyway, I'm gonna get some herbs. I kind of want to just, like, continuously get these white myrtle petals and celandine and berbercane fruit that you can just get. You can literally just, like, reload over and over again, and you can just sell them for, I mean, not a lot of money. It would take time, but... you know, you run across here, you get one per one, like one per herb, and you could get quite a bit of money. Excuse me. What is the flower that's here? Is it like a mushroom? Oh, there we go, crow's eye. I was like, I couldn't see it. Sometimes the mushrooms blend in, so I thought maybe it was a mushroom. But let's go to this hunter's hut and let's see what's up. See if he's in there.
Anyone home? Must be out hunting.
Alright, so we're gonna look for our we'll use our Witcher senses to try to find the guy. Okay, here's the footsteps.
Trail's fresh. Mislav just left home.
Okay, they did tell us his name. Perfect. I was gonna say, I was pretty sure they did, that the guy at the Nilfgaardian garrison had said Mislav was his name. But then I was like, maybe I'm just remembering from my previous playthroughs. But anyway, here we go. Here's Mislav. What's up, dude?
You, Mislav?
Hear that?
Wolves? No. Wild dogs.
Yes. More dangerous than wolves.
More dangerous than wolves.
Dogs more dangerous than wolves? Don't think so.
It's the truth. Know why?
No, but I guess you're about to tell me.
Wolves hunt to fill their bellies. Wild dogs kill for sport.
Just like humans.
Aye. They've learned much from us. Why not cruelty too?
Damn. Where'd you find the Nilfgaardians' bodies?
I'm hunting bigger game. The Nilfgaardians the Griffin killed. Where'd you find them?
Ah, I see. You a witcher. That monster slayer they's talking about in the village.
Mm-hmm.
I'll show you, sure. But, I gotta kill those mutts before they hurt someone. Will you help? That is... if you don't mind blunting your silver blades on them?
Yeah, why not?
Sure. Griffin's not going anywhere.
No. Dogs might, though. So step careful now. Come on.
These dogs been a problem for a while now?
Since the war started. Soldier on the march. He'll stop to rape a woman, strangle her, kill her man for a chuckle, even butcher a cow. But a dog, a kick in passing, no more. So these stray mutts form packs. They're gaunt, guts stuck to their spines, covered in scabies. But they just won't die, because they're clever. More so than foxes. And they hate men something fierce.
Damn. They won't even stop and pet the doggos, huh? I mean, I guess if they're gross, scaby doggos. Attacked another one, what? Okay, we're starting the fight. What's up? Let's just see if we can get some Igni first, because they're all bunched up. Normally I would, you guys know me, I'd use some Quen, but with them all bunched up, it was too good of a opportunity to use some Igni. Well, there we go. Oh, he killed him. They killed a guy. Damn. Get some dog tallow. And some raw meat. Damn. I wonder if he knows this guy. He got fucked up. Holy shit.
You know him?
We served at the Lord's Manor together, where the Black Army's encamped now. He was a stable hand, I was the Lord's hunter. But that was before. Well, a long time ago.
Before what?
Before what?
Before they drove me from the village.
What did you do?
Nothing. I'm a freak. Sorry. I'd rather not talk about it.
What do you mean? I'm a freak too. Everybody calls me a freak. We can wallow in our woes together.
I'm a freak too.
Aye, but of another kind.
If it's lycanthropy, I can help.
What?
Lycanthropy. Werewolves. Handled a few cases in the past. It's usually a simple curse
The
that...
Lord's son, Florian, and I, we loved each other. Dieter walked in on us in the stables. They drove me away. Florian hanged himself. Lord started drinking, and the estate fell into ruin. That's the long and short of it.
So, there was the more information I was going to let you know of. So Florian is the Lord's son. Somebody had said his name before. So basically, the Lord went into a more of a, because he was already not doing well, but he went into more of a bad state, and then went to go get the Clair and Volker and killed them because she said something about his son being gay, which, you know, that's kind of fucked up of her if it's true, but that's the rumor. But I'm sorry, my man, that sucks. So it's all intertwined in this small little village, and I forgot the Lord's area was where the Nilfgaardians are now, so that's where they came from when they all left the Lord's Manor.
I'm sorry.
Ancient history now. I was to show you where I found the Nilfgaardians. Come.
So that sucks. So this guy kind of...
Know anything about it?
Oh, not much. Not my kind of game.
You're his kind, though. Survival instincts alone ought to make you care.
I walk silent through the woods. No griffin can hear me nor spy me.
Okay, kind of conceited. But anyway, so that guy went and told the Lord on you. That Dieter walked in on you and told the Lord about you being gay and caused all these issues. I mean, I'm not saying he deserved to die, but at the same time, it's like, you know, actions have consequences, my man, you know? I'm not saying he deserved to die. Like, that's just kind of fucked up. Like, you lived together, served at this place for a while, then you're just gonna go tell on him because you're mad or whatever. That's kind of fucked.
'Twas here.
I can
One
tell.
lay there, by the stump, headless. The other hung from a branch, guts splayed, stretching down to... Watch out for yourself now.
Alright, I'll be fine.
I'll be fine. Not the first griffin I've dealt with. Not likely to be the last either.
Hope you're right.
Yeah, me too,
Good
bro.
hunting now.
Me too. Alright, so examine the sites. Does he say anything else to us?
Good day to you, good day.
Good day to you. Alright, so we can examine some stuff. Oh, look at that alcohol. Of course, they were drunk while hunting a griffin, because I'm pretty sure they sent him out here for a griffin, and then they got drunk. Great idea, lads.
Nilfgaardians were celebrating. Griffin interrupted them.
Unless they weren't sent here and then he sent... No, I thought he said he sent a pack of his buddies out there. So why are you drinking on the job? Unless these are like the first ones that got killed, but I think no, this is where they were celebrating.
Ground's black, saturated with blood.
Yeah. That's a lot of blood. There's some footsteps that way. And I don't think anything else. It's just the same, saturated with blood. So what do we have here?
These prints are older and deeper, heavily armored. Nilfgaardians, probably.
Alright. Alright, so we got another fast travel point, so we can go to this. I do like to read these, as you guys know. Broken Bridge. The bridge was destroyed by retreating Temerian troops during the Nilfgaardian attack. It was shoddily built to begin with. Good riddance. Alright. So it looks like they went over the bridge, so let's go ahead and jump over. But actually, let's not, because it looks like there's some chests down here. So let's get these chests. Get some linen. Okay, not really that worth it. Repair kit and some orens, though. That'll turn into crowns eventually, so hey. Let's take that. We got some more footsteps here going off into the woods. What are we going into the woods for, guys? Alright. Oh, come on, just jump. Apparently I can't do that now. You can't do that now. Jump again. When jumping over large gaps, hold circle during your leap. Oh, okay. Ooh, I jumped way too early there. Alright, let's get this honeycomb, though. Get as much honeycomb as possible and sell it to our two herbalists, because they take a lot of money. So if we ever run out of money from Tamira, we can always go to the other guy.
Nest. What remains of it, at least.
Oh, a griffin's nest. What happened here?
Corpse is a couple of weeks old. Still alive when the griffin brought him here. Took a long time dying.
God damn, that would fucking suck.
Bones. Horse. Dog. Human. A few months' worth.
Damn, this griffin has been killing for a long time. Wait, there's another griffin here. We get a Velen longsword, some split bolt, and His Majesty, or His Imperial Majesty, Emir Va Atris. Or no, that's not it. I thought it's... No, there's somebody else that's Va Atris. It's Emir Va Emrys. Sorry. Emir Va Emrys rules to expand. He has trained his strategic brilliance on a singular vision to conquer the world, though he rightly calls this conquest, not conquest, but salvation. Yes, the Emperor of Nilfgaard sets the world alight with the torch of civilization. Trampling the still warm corpses of his father's usurpers, the Emperor seized the throne and began to assimilate the northern realms, one after the other. Terror engulfed the north. Only the Battle of Brenna slowed the Imperial army's march toward victory. A temporary peace then took hold, though none believed this mirage would last. Emir's aim to make the entire north a vassal of Nilfgaard remain changed. Emir used peace as a cover to intensify his political efforts. Now all can see the results. Chaos and disorder devour the northern states. Ridden with internal bickering and backstabbing that near collapse, only a strong ruler can grapple this dysfunction into function. Only a wise ruler can give vision to their blindness. Only Emir Var Emrys can save the north. So our armies have again crossed the Yaruga the third and final time. Damn. Sounds like quite the long war between Nilfgaard and all of them. Alright, do we have anything else over here before we investigate? What do we have here? We can loot.
Burned. Only a human could do this.
Damn, they burned a griffin nest. That's not great. Get some orens, get some crowns. Hey, I'll take the crowns. I want money. I hear like a ringing sound. We'll have to check that out in a second. Let's examine the griffin.
Female. Larvae in her wounds have already hatched. Been dead at least a week. Other griffin must be a male.
Oh, okay, so it was two griffins, and they killed one, and now the other one wants revenge. That's great. Let's examine the wounds.
Deep cuts over the whole body. Not a drop of blood on the beak or claws. Didn't defend herself. Crept up on her while she slept.
Damn. Alright, how old is it?
Beak tips worn. Gray hairs in the coat. 10, 12 years old. Griffins pair off for life when young. Male must be about the same age.
Aw, they pair for life. That's cute and also scary. Two fucking griffins just flying around killing things. That's crazy. I mean, I think normally that did say in in the bestiary that they don't typically go for humans unless they're around. So, you know, determined type.
Thick shaft, dense barbs. A royal griffin.
Alright, it's a royal griffin that had its fucking female that it's been paired with for life killed. No wonder it's killing humans. Makes sense.
Explains why the male I ran into was so aggressive. Hunted the Nilfgaardians down here in the forest first, then started prowling the area. Done all I could. Should talk to Vesemir.
Alright, so we leveled up. How much XP did we get for that? Never underestimate your opponent. This rule is at the core of the Witcher's Code, and for good reason. Proper preparation has saved many Witcher's life. It is likewise worth your while to brew potions, concoct oils, or visit craftsmen before engaging in combat. Blacksmiths forge weapon, while armorers craft armor. If you expect to battle a strong opponent, you might want to complete some side quests before attacking. This will allow you to gain experience and develop your character, giving you a better chance of winning the fight. Cool, so we get level 3, we get another point available, so that's always good. What do we have over here? Oh, we are by the question marks, aren't we? Wait, how much XP did we get that? 400 for that quest. Okay, that's why we leveled up. And we got 280 just for talking to him. So now we gotta go talk to Vesemir. We do have these question marks. We are going to take care of these while we're down here. That's kind of why I waited, because I knew we'd kind of come this way. So we'll take care of these 2 question marks. And then I think to end the episode off, before we continue and talk to Vesemir, depending on how long it takes, we will go take on these 2 treasure hunts. But yeah. Anyway, we also had something in the bestiary, I think, added that we can read. The dogs. So we already did bears. Yeah, then we got dogs. They say dogs a man's best friends, but in these foul times, one best be wary even of his friends. Alfred Pankratz, beggar from Novigrad. Some claim dogs are a reflection of their master. A well-treated pet repays his owner with loyalty and trust, whereas ill-treated one repays this treatment in kind as well, meeting yells with barks and kicks with bites. Since there is an abundance of bad men, so too there is an abundance of bad dogs. Most dangerous of all are the vagrant mutts, who have lost all respect for men and developed a taste for blood and carrion. So there's the ones that we fought. Cool. We already did read about the griffins, right? But yeah, I did say here, easier caught prey, cows and sheeps, though still wary of the main roads. So they do get humans, but they used to do marmots and goats and all that stuff. So they are weak to grape shot, hybrid oil, and ard. So we'll have to remember that when we go for this griffin. But let's go ahead and go over here and see what we got. Hang on, did we investigate this person? No, we did not. Damn. What happened to you? Oh, he's got leather straps on him, though.
Medallion's humming.
Alright, we're gonna place power.
It's gotta be.
We can get some Quen now, some Quen sign intensity, and gain another ability point, so that's always nice. And now let's go to the next question mark, take that out and see what we got. So we do have some character points here that we can use, but we don't have a spot unlocked, and we still haven't gotten any new mutagens that match anything. So this one's level 4, and we have Axie the Delusion all the way leveled up. So I think what we will do, though, is continue with our blue build, and I think we will level up Igni and use it for our next spot. I would like to use some more like damage. I do like to do the heavy attacks. I do a very heavy red and blue build, so magic and attack. I'm all about the offense.
Go for the horse son's eyes!
All right, what's up? It's a bandit camp. Oh, he killed his own guy. Oh, he almost got us. You're a terrible aim, bro. Kill that deserter. What's up, dude? He burned to death. Now, what do you have for me, bro? So you can also just block. But there we go. You see, I missed my parry there. I feel like I underutilized blocking in games. I don't know why I hit R1 at one point. That's why I had that weird noise. Grilled pork from him. Rusty Novigrad sword. Small blackjack. That works for me. And what do we have up here? First guy we killed. Well, we didn't even kill this guy. His homie killed him. That's so fucked up. Like, you just got shot by your own mans, bro. Alright, let's go here. We get a vial. Nothing. Another vial. Some ducal water. I think that is actually useful in alchemy. Some pure silver. That could have been useful when trying to get these viper things, the viper swords that we got. Some old hide. Alright, cured letter, alkahest, Kaviri cutlass, diagram, foglet decoction, cavalry boots, and Viziman champion. Alright, what else can we get? Some water, Kidwani stout. I used to sell beer and like alcohol because we don't use it, but it actually does get used to replenish your oils and such when you rest, when you meditate. So I kind of forgot about that until kind of this playthrough. So let's see, now we gotta go talk to Vesemir. We've got all of the question marks. I think the best thing to do would be to go to the secondary quests real quick. Nope, not secondary quests, treasure hunts. And let's do Deserter's Gold first. So let's see where that one is. Okay, that one is rather far away. I do kind of want to run there though, because I want to, like, with our just get Roach. I keep forgetting Roach's name. I'm doing bad. Sorry, Roach. But go with Roach. And why does it not have... Oh, we have the quest. Wait, what died back here? Oh. Okay, I'll take raw meat. Oh, these wolves are killing everything in this area. Bet. I'll take all the raw meat, guys. I do not care. That stuff you can sell to the innkeepers, because I'm not going to use... It's not like you can cook it in this game. So, like, I'm going to just use the raw meat to sell. Like, yeah, you can heal with it, but it does very little. Alright, wolves. Let's go. Yeah, you can see you can use the fire to kind of like stun them too, to hit the wolves so they stay close to you. So Igni is very usable. It does a lot of stuff. So thanks guys for killing me and giving me all this meat and stuff that I can use. I do appreciate it. Oh, and there's the warg. Perfect. He'll see us eventually and come back. What's up, dude? See, we can use the fire and kind of stun it, even if it doesn't burn it. Oh, we went for a two-piece. I didn't really realize that they had a two-piece. And another wolf. Yeah, you can get stuck like kind of killing wolves forever here. So we're not going to do that forever. But I did want to loot those bodies real quick like. Let's go ahead and get back on Roach. We'll put our sword away. And let's get out of here. Like I said, there is still some... Like I said, there's wolves. You could go around fighting wolves forever. But we're not going to do that. All these random Nilfgaardians. Are they still... Is he still chasing me? I tried to jump over that so we could keep going, but I guess not. Alright, so let's keep going. We're going to go around the town, though, because I don't really want to... Yeah, so we'll go left, go around, and get back to there. When we can. So I think the left turn is like here. Is this the road to Vizima? I do not know, kind sir. Now we want to ride down the river. Then there'll be a way to cross the river over here somewhere. This is where we help the lady with her pan. Like, you're welcome, lady. Wonder where she went. I'm sure you can find her. She's probably in the village somewhere. But alright, let's keep on going with good old Roach. I do enjoy, guys will see me fast travel some places, but if we can, I would prefer to use Roach or go somewhere else majority of the time, because I just like going through the worlds, so it might make the playthrough a little longer, might waste some time, but I honestly don't really care, because I just think it's more fun and realistic to go through. Obviously, I'm not gonna run from you know, later on one end of like Skellige to the next or something like that, because that would take forever. But or try to boat across the islands, like from island to island in Skellige or anything like that. But I am certainly going to ride Roach when I can for a little bit. So let's get off, and we see over here, so find the deserter's cache using our Witcher senses. Let's just go and see what this was. So discipline is the backbone of any army. Everything must be written down. Every order signed, archived, and triplicate. This proved a boon to Geralt on one occasion when he came across a document written in a soldier's hand. It was sparse and contained few details, but what it did divulge was intriguing to say the least. So the observation. So everybody's been drinking. So let's go ahead and see if we can find something in here. Probably just go in the door. I don't know why I'm trying to not go in the door. Anything else in this house? Nope. But we can see a nice little broken down area there, so let's go ahead and use our art and get those out of the way. Go down these stairs and probably some more art, or can we just hit these with our sword? Yeah, I didn't know you could hit those with your swords, but now we get a bunch of treasure chests out of it. So enhanced saddle and some orens, lesser Dazbog runestone, resin, hunter's gauntlets. Catachan decoction, lesser glyph of art, and some more orens that we can eventually turn into crowns. Temerian rye, Temerian special forces, insignia, scribbled document, crowns, and Nilfgaardian longsword. Alright, so we get the scribbled document. Himmy, no wonder we're losing the war with cowardly cunts for soldiers. All it took were a few arrows and a wallop of the mace for seasoning, and that was that. Battle was over and the whole convoy was ours for the picking. Maybe they're having such a hard time of it because of all that vodka they were carrying. Our brave soldiers must have taken a sip from time to time with obvious results. When you're seeing double, it's damn hard to hit your target. Take everything we gathered to the cubby, then fence it quick as you can, except that showy parade shite. You'll have to bury or burn that. I reckon someone might recognize the insignia, then there'd be trouble. Caius. So there we go, they just attacked them. Cavalry boots and some orens. Wait, was that both quests in one? Oh. Hang on. So we get the Geralt followed the instructions and mentioned in the notes and found the deserter's cache. What a rich find it was. Okay. And then what was the other one? Temerian valuables? Whenever I asked for the Witcher for his opinion concerning my last sonnet, elegy, or even couplet, he'd always claim he hadn't the time. Yet he had plenty. He had a plenty when it came to reading letters found on corpses or lying about monster nests. Perhaps it was because they, unlike my writings, often proved the path to significant riches. So in this guy, the men bearing this missive are to be escorted north. Okay, so we already had read that. Geralt didn't really expect to find anything in the old mill, but decided to search nevertheless. The decision paid off. Clearly, Temerians had been forced to abandon the site in a hurry and left their treasure behind. Now it all belonged to the Witcher. I didn't know they were both in the same area, so that's cool. So now all we really have left in good old White Orchard is to complete the mission for the Griffin, to complete the contract. But I think what we are going to do is, because we do need some money, we have 451. We can obviously sell some stuff, and we'll do that at the end of the episode. Are these boots or anything better? Oh, these ones are much better. They need to be fixed, but add 2. So cool. Take those cavalry boots that do not match by any stretch of the imagination. But, you know, oh well. What do we sell? Oh, we have the lesser 2% chance to cause burning. Lesser does Dazbog runestone. I mean, these can be alright, but I think I will just go with the 3% sign intensity on this one. And then I guess we can do the burning on here. It doesn't really matter. No, I'm just gonna sell that. Let's be honest. A 2% chance to cause burning is so very unlikely to happen that I just don't care, you know? Like, it's just not likely at all to happen. So we got some meat. We don't have much honeycomb. But we do have this saddle. So it's 5 more stamina for Roach, so I'll take that. And we never put the horse blinders on. Or the Temerian saddle. Oh, we already had the saddle and we never put it on? Damn. Alright, well, let's put that on then. We can have all the Temerian stuff then. And we can sell these 2 saddles. They'll give us some money. So now we have the Temerian saddlebags and blinders and all that stuff. So Roach will nice and match us. Let's go find him. Once we get the Temerian armor. But that also can't be used till level 4. Look at that. There's a little Temerian boy. Alright, let's open our stuff. And let's go. I want to go over into the marshland area, because it seems as though in that marsh area with the drowners and water hag and all that stuff that we killed, there was a good amount of honeycomb, or beehives, I guess would be more what I'm looking for. What's that? We got ourselves a bear? I'm down. Looks like it's fighting something already. Hey, bear. What's up? These things are tanky. Try to get quick in and out attacks. Maybe get a heavy attack. Ooh, he got me. There we go. We got him burning. We can let him burn for a little bit. And get him with a heavy. You can see how slow the heavy attacks are compared to the light attacks. It's so easy for them to hit a counter attack on you while you're trying to hit them. But I think we should be good here. One more hit. There we go. Because we can get some stuff from the bear that's worth selling. Some bear hide and some bear fat. You know. Might be worth some money eventually. So where did Roach go? Okay, we were over here. That's right, we had to chase the bear back. Hop on Roach, and let's go back over to the swampy areas. Like I said, I just want to check if we can farm some honeycomb to sell to Tamira or to the other, like, herbalist that we had found. So, I feel like that's a good idea. Oh, there's a note. Wait, there's a Nilfgaardian camp out here? Okay. I don't remember ever seeing this. Let's see if they have anything to say to us.
Is it true? Northern women bathe but once every 3 moons.
I don't know, Brody.
You'll not get food. Not from me.
Oh, okay. I don't think we can take any of their stuff. I think it's seen as like stealing if we loot their stuff, so you know. And they hung some people. I wonder if one of those guys is the guy that burnt down the forge.
Faster.
I don't know. Oh well. Alright, see you later, guys. I guess I just had never really checked that out before. It's a cool thing about this game is you can find a bunch of stuff that you never really paid a ton of attention to. So, I just want to see if I can... I swear I just heard one. There we go. Yep, right here. Oh, we didn't. We had Quen up. But also be careful for the green noxious gas, because it is actually explosive and will kill you if you fucking explode yourself. But it is also good for hitting the drowners. But unfortunately, we missed that one. So we got both of them there, so that's nice. How'd you hit me? Get off of me. Pissed me off. He missed. He dodged a bunch of times. He was too skilled for us. Alright, you can see wolves over there, but over here might be some honeycomb. Some honey crisp. We did get 4 from that last one, so that was rather worth it. Like I said, we don't have a whole lot to do, and I want to dedicate the one episode to... So let's put on some Quen so we don't die, and then I want to try to get this so we can loot over here. But it might be... Yeah, see, it is rather... explodey. Oh, okay, didn't let us get it. I didn't know if there would be... Oh, whoa. Okay, Drowner. There we go. We got him on fire. Then we were able to kind of one-shot him. I think I heard that could have just been flies, because there are flies too. Definitely honey somewhere here, though. I thought. Because I keep hearing the good old... Let's drink some water, by the way. Getting tricked. I keep hearing them, and then I don't see it. Maybe it is just flies. I think maybe it is possible, because normally with your Witcher senses, you'll be able to, like, see on the tree that it'll kind of show you that there's a, Damn. I must be losing my mind. I didn't think that the flies made noise like that. Or at least made that much noise. That you'd be able to audibly hear them from pretty far away, but... Okay. Or maybe we've just gotten all the honeycomb out of this area. I choose not to believe that, though, because I want more honey. Because it sells for a good amount. Let them burn for a little bit, and then see if we can get some consecutive hits off. There we go. Take care of the drowner. Oh, what's up, dude? Get him. It's a nice little dance between the drowners. They dash at you, you dash back. But again, I keep hearing... Oh, there's a honeycomb. So you have to be pretty close to it, I guess. Okay, before the insignia comes up. That you can grab it. Okay, I think you have to get it pretty close before it burns up, maybe? Maybe I should try using Ard instead. Or maybe you can only get them like once. Maybe I've already gotten these ones. I want to try that, actually. I want to see if I can use Ard to drop one down. And see if that makes a difference. Or, well, it's not going to let me do this whole farming method because I have been back here before, so maybe they're trying to make it so that you can't break the game with too much money. Okay, that didn't do as much as I was hoping. Alright, come on, Johnny. You gotta look good at looking for the two-piece, though. That's the biggest threat from the drowners, if they hit you with the little two-piece that they got going on. Where they swipe twice. Okay, I guess it is just you can just hear some flies going around sometimes. Okay. Well, damn. I didn't really know that. Every time I hear buzzing, I just think the bees and getting the honeycomb. But I learned.
There's a portal about now.
Oh, yep, I reached the world's edge. Okay, sorry guys. That's not what I wanted to do. Why can't I loot that chest? Damn. Maybe I already did. Maybe when I was over here doing a quest, I had already looted that chest. Who knows? All I know is it was glowing, so I should have been able to. Fuck y'all. I was hoping to find some more honeycomb, because I wanted to test the theory of using Ard. Okay, can't go that way. I get it. Maybe we'll just run through the... I thought the swamp had a lot more than I remember, but... Maybe we'll just run through the forest real quick. We are now getting to the time where I can comfortably stop the episode and not be at 27 minutes. But we do still have some selling of stuff to do, so I was just hoping. Oh, there's some wolves. What's up, guys? Let's get Quen first. Because you never know when you'll get hit. Guys, they're still around, Geralt. You're over here like putting your sword away when there's still 2 wolves around. Damn. Tried to hit him before he hit me, but that didn't work out for me. But yeah, I'm thinking maybe you just can't loot the same honeycomb like twice, at least in White Orchard. Because otherwise I've never really had that issue of burning them. But I did want to see if Ard worked and then just test that as a theory. Because maybe it like burned out all of the honeycomb or something, who knows. Who knows what actually was happening. Here we go. A swarm of bees, you can use R to drive them off for a while. Bees will attack anyone who gets too near their hive. Okay. Yeah, maybe you can't do it twice. Cause that was straight up Ard knocked it off. Oh, there we go. No, it looted. Maybe I don't really know then.
Perfect weather for a voyage.
Let's see what happens here then. Like I said, I'm just trying to get some honeycomb to get some money because we have a lot of stuff that we need to buy. So just looking for some good old bees nests. I do feel bad about killing the bees, but oh well. Like I need your honeycomb. Sorry guys. There we go. Get another one. Just killing the poor little bees. Yeah, maybe I could have looted the other ones. I was standing right on it. I don't know. That whole thing was a little weird to me, but hey. It is what it is. But we can keep getting some honeycomb. We're finding more in the forest. I thought the swamp was a good area to get it, but I guess not. There was a few though, but we also didn't get any of the honeycomb from a few of them. So there is that too. But oh, here's another one. Okay, I think this will be our last one. We don't need to get that much. I would like to continue and just get a bunch, and I could do it off screen. 4 honeycomb. Look at that. It heard me. It was like, oh, that's your last one. Okay, we'll reward you well then. Where is Tamira from here? Oh, perfect. So we can go right to her, see if we can see any more on the way, I guess. Did say it would be our last one, but obviously if we're on the way to Tamira and I find some, I'm not gonna just say no, you know? That would just be rude to not indulge in the beliefs. And that lady's still freaking out, but let's go ahead and talk to Tamira. What's up? Alright, got any herbs for sale?
I'm sure I can find.
I'm just actually trying to sell to you, so don't mind me. So Drowner tongues and brains actually go for a decent amount too, and we kill drowners for like the whole game, so like I wouldn't mind selling like 5 of these. Some Drowner tongues, sell like 3 of them. Let's get our honeycombs first. 133 for 19 honeycombs, so there we go. And now she's basically out of money, so that sucks. But it's okay, we got the pure silver. We're not going to sell that either, but worth 9? Yeah, no, we'll just keep that. Somebody else will probably give us more for it. But yeah, the stuff that we have like a lot of, it's worth 1, but dog tallow's worth 2. Let's see what else we have. All of this seems to be worth like 1, so. Alcahest, Dwarven Spirit. Empty bottles. Guess we can use those in alchemy, but yeah, okay. That's good enough.
Farewell.
Thank you for the money. I mean, we're not leaving yet, so we can still get more money. And we can't get the armor anyway, but I just want to try to save up enough money so that we can get the armor and all that stuff before we leave. So let's pull up the map. We'll go back to the town. We're gonna go to this guy first, though, before we go talk to Vesemir. I do apologize if you guys can hear my controller stuff, like when I click the sticks or when I do all the random stuff. I don't know what happened that recently it got a bit worse. I feel like in Expedition 33 it wasn't that bad. But with Witcher and with Bloodborne it has been terrible. Maybe it's just the buttons that I press are a lot more like able to be heard. Who knows? Like obviously clicking the stick makes more noise than pressing like X or circle or something like that, but so let's hope we can get past Vesemir without triggering anything. And we did, perfect. Alright, let's get off. Let's go talk to our merchant. Do you have any gold for me?
Let me have a look at you.
Yeah, 616, perfect. We still gotta put our Witcher silver sword away. But looks like he can take, ooh, not the full one. He can take the Glyph of Ard. He can take this one for 24. Because we have bought some stuff from him, that's right. We can go to Roach, we can sell him our saddles, give us some weight back too. It's not a ton of money, but it's better than nothing. And then this stuff he'll take as well, so we could sell some goat hides. Our rabbit pelts, again, not a ton of money. How do we have so much old goat hide? Just from looting stuff, I guess. Some wolf hide. We have killed a bunch of wolves. Some white wolf hide, and then deer hide. Bear hide, that's worth a decent amount of money. We'll sell these skulls. Hey, you want some skulls and some rotting flesh? Some blunt axes and a rope ladder. Some platters. And a pipe? Sure. Old sheepskin? Oh, I didn't really mean to sell the doll, but whatever. I don't think either of those are like for a quest or anything. So I'll sell you a doll too. What's this? Some worn leather pelt? Sure. It's not always the best to sell all of the like hides that you get, because you can turn those into leather. Sell our fishing nets and our fishing rods. We'll keep the Temerian Special Forces, I guess. Sell the flowers. Some ashes. Some fist tech. It's like meth. Sell some mugs. There you go. We'll keep the vials and Temerian Lily Key, I guess. I don't really care about any of that stuff. Alright, so we've got 900 now. We're getting up there in our money. But we'll sell all of these to like an actual armorer. We're not going to just sell them to a random dude. Maybe we'll go sell them to Fergus. Or not Fergus. I always get some of these names mixed up. But we'll go sell it to what is the guy's name over here?
Take care.
Willis? I think it's Willis. Yeah, it is Willis. Alright, let's go run over to him, sell our swords just to get rid of that. And then we'll call the episode there.
Damn witchers.
Damn, witchers, because I ran into you? Yeah, I get it. Yeah, Willis. I think there's another blacksmith named Fergus that I use quite frequently, so I think that's where I get messed up. But anyway, Willis.
What can I do for you this time?
What can you do? You can show me your wares.
What you got?
Because I'm going to sell to you, not that one, but the Velen Longsword, the Novigrad one, this one. These swords that you won't give us much money for, and then these are 13 apiece. That's not bad. And I don't really use... We can't use these yet. So... Can't be sold. I didn't realize that. Okay, how much does it weigh? We're just carrying around half a pound worth of stuff that we can't even use. Damn. So he sells saddlebags and stuff too. Okay. Cool. Alright, so we got 1,000 crowns now. Not bad. Not bad.
So long.
But anyways, this looks like a good place to let off this episode. I think in the next part, we will probably finish the White Orchard stuff. But now that I think about it, I think once you do this, you're kind of locked out of White Orchard for a bit. So I think we should go back and buy these things as much as we can just to see what money we need left. And then I think off screen between episodes, I will get the rest of it. Like, just try to hunt for some crowns, or like hunt for the crowns off.
Let me have a look at your...
I'll say off duty, off stream. And it's not even stream, off recording. So we'll buy the Temerian light armor, and we'll buy the Temerian boots. And then it's 202 and 150. Oh, we're literally only one off of getting it. Okay, so I don't even need to like go off screen. Hang on, let's just sell him some random bullshit. We can sell him our fist tech. And we can sell, how much did he give us for the pure silver? Not a lot. There we go. We have our new armor that we can't use yet, and then we'll just be brokies for a bit. So we now have 8 crowns, guys, but we do have the whole armor that we'll be able to wear an armor set now once we get to and look at that, 20 more, 7 more, 8 more, and 7 more. So we'll have a lot more damage resistance and armor on us. So even compared to like the slashing damage, we just won't have resistance damage from monsters as high or elemental, but everything else, bludgeoning, piercing, all that goes up. And then the rest of them, I think it goes up completely or stays the same. Yeah, except for resistance to slashing for the cavalry trousers. But anyway, we have 8 crowns left, guys. We're broke.
Take care.
But we bought all the stuff that we needed to buy. I do like the Witcher armor, though, so I do get sad that we lose that, but I like having a matching set. But anyways, in the next episode, we will move on with the Beast of White Orchard. I think after this, we will be locked out, because it's like the tutorial area. I think I've said that a few times. I think after that, we'll be done with the White Orchard area when the story progresses, so that's why I wanted to buy that stuff. If I'm wrong, I guess I was wrong, but I wanted to make sure we at least got that.
Peasants do the dying.
How do kings do the fighting? I think they just sit around, and peasants do the dying, though. But anyways, in the next episode, we'll continue with the Beast of White Orchard and talk to Vesemir and do all that stuff. So until then, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.